Hello, this is Killer Crumb here with Cousin Crumb, and today we're going to be talking about the Sony August 6th conference. Today they're expecting PS4 and PSVR information / gameplay. So we have some trailers from the recent PS5 conference going in the background here for a nice visual for you guys. So we're just going to be having a conversation about what we're expecting to see today, what we're not expecting to see, and we might pull up a few articles along the way. The conference starts in about 24 minutes. Cousin Crumb, introduce yourself.
Yo, how's it going?
All right, Cuz is here. We lit. We about to go ahead and start talking about some Sony stuff here. All right, so first on my topic is PSVR. I'm wondering just how much PSVR we're actually going to see. How many games we're going to see. I don't know, because PSVR has been out for about 3 years now. Been out about 3 years, right?
It feel like longer than that.
Maybe it's been out 4 years. It's been so long since I bought mine, but
Yeah.
I still feel that PSVR lacks. I wouldn't say AAA games, but I feel like it lacks games that are everlasting. I mean, there's a few that I can name off the top of my head, which would be Skyrim VR, which I haven't tried. I would say The Walking Dead. I would also say No Man's Sky, which is a great one that a lot of people probably haven't tried. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I never played Skyrim VR.
Okay.
I heard it was good though.
Yeah, so
No Man's Sky, that between No Man's Sky and GT with PlayStation VR, Gran Turismo, that's one of the top. That's my top two.
yeah, I would say Gran Turismo is another one that a lot of people probably haven't played. I wish they would have expanded on it more, but hopefully we'll see some of that for the next gen. I'd love to see some full multiplayer races in full VR with other players who are using VR, and also take it a step further and show some of the ragdoll physics where, you know, they've gotten so much detail with everything else. I feel like if they really wanted to wow everybody, they could add head tracking that's visible to all players in VR. That would be pretty cool. So when you're racing and having a battle with somebody, they can look over in VR and you can actually see their head turn on your end. That'd be pretty freaking cool. But yeah, I really hope we see some large PSVR titles. I would love to see some current titles have a VR port. For instance, let's see, I would say Borderlands 3. That would be pretty cool if they announced VR for that. They brought Borderlands 2 to VR.
Yeah. Also,
I could probably see them maybe bringing. I wouldn't be surprised if Call of Duty had a VR something. I don't know. I feel like the next Call of Duty is going to do a lot of cool things. It'd be really nice to see that. But what else are you excited for today?
I'm not sure what games they're gonna show off, but I'm hoping God of War is going to be in there.
God of War?
Yeah. Maybe some Spider-Man, Miles Morales gameplay.
Yeah, I think we could see Spider-Man gameplay. That is a PS4 title as well. Even though they did say that, you know, they're not going to see any PS5 information today, which I still think they could surprise us though at the end. And I would also say maybe some Horizon 2 gameplay. I don't remember if Horizon 2 is a PS5 exclusive. I don't know if they said that or not, Sony. But I would love to see. Okay, if it's an exclusive, we definitely won't be seeing anything for PS5, PS4. Also, The Last of Us multiplayer.
Oh yeah, the multiplayer.
Yeah, the multiplayer leaked. All 10 seconds of it, but when I further read on Reddit, they also said that gameplay had leaked a long time ago, and it was actually taking place on the original map from the first game, so it might have been a test, an early test, very early test. I don't know if it was actually Last of Us 2 multiplayer, but it did look interesting. It's interesting that it dropped today, or it resurfaced today. What else can you think of? I don't know how many, like, what if they have a few surprise first party games for like early 2021?
That would be interesting. Like, they would be remasters, or it would be completely new storyline.
I'm thinking like complete a new IP that's been in development that we haven't heard of or heard about. That was going to release early 2021. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's probably a stretch though. But also the rumored SOCOM. I would love, please, SOCOM. Like, SOCOM was the first hardcore mil sim game I played at a young age and was actually pretty decent at it, and I don't think any game has touched that experience. Ghost Recon was another one back on this original Xbox days and PS2 days. Those were like,
Never played that one.
yeah, Ghost Recon 1 and 2. Then Future Soldiers kind of when it went left for me, but I would say
SOCOM was the best.
Yeah, SOCOM was the best. I would love to see if some of the old individuals who worked on the game worked on this one. If it is true, it's still a rumor. There's really not much that surfaced, but there are talks about it again. So I'm really curious to see if we will actually get a SOCOM. Like, if Sony could bring SOCOM, Silent Hill, and Metal Gear remake to PS5 or PS4, that would be legendary.
See, I've never played Silent Hill. Is it like Resident Evil?
Silent Hill it's kind of like Resident Evil, yeah. Definitely has I think it has a scarier tone than Resident Evil. And I can only imagine what the remake would look like, but yeah, it's like a Resident
Evil. So then what's the story for it?
You tested me, bro. These games came out so long ago. Silent Hill was like PS2. I couldn't remember. Okay. I know it's a PS4, or not PS4. It's a Sony Vault classic. Like, Resident Evil's a Vault classic horror game wise. Like, there's nothing else that really comes close to Resident Evil right now, like current games, as far as like,
right,
scariness on a console. Like, there's scarier games I played on PC, like The Beast Inside when I streamed that a while ago. Woo. That's probably the scariest game I played. I thought Outlast was, but that game was worse. But I don't know. I feel like that.
So is Silent Hill just like a haunted game?
Yeah, it's a haunted game. It's like
okay.
So originally, I want to say when the Silent Hill information came out a while ago, remember that PT game?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be like Silent Hills-ish. That's the type of vibe you get from Silent Hills, which is, that was scary, right?
Yeah, can you imagine playing that in VR?
Yeah, I would never. That's another thing, like horror games, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. And that's the thing, they don't even have, I would love to see a VR announcement for Resident Evil. Was it Resident Evil 8 now? Resident Evil 8. I would love to see a VR announcement for that. But like, there's no horror VR game that really comes close to Resident Evil, right? That we can play.
VR? No, not on console.
So maybe it's time for another horror game.
I agree.
Yeah, I think.
But who's gonna make it?
Well, if Silent Hill is true, then that's gonna be a Sony IP. I don't remember the sub company who actually makes the game though, but
yeah, but there's not a lot of AAA, if any, AAA PSVR games.
No, not really. I know there's news about Rockstar making a AAA VR game.
Yeah.
But you can also argue that The Walking Dead was AAA VR, just quality wise, which we still haven't had a chance to play. But they say The Walking Dead is AAA quality. So, but yeah, we don't have a lot of AAA VR games, which is why I hope they focus on like, hey, Sony first party, we're holding you guys down. We're gonna come out with some VR games because next gen we're trying to really push VR.
Can you imagine God of War in VR? And you throw the axe?
Yeah, but see, God of War for me in VR wouldn't be fun. I don't want to play a fast-paced action game in VR like that.
I wouldn't even say it's fast-paced. It's more. I feel like it's more you got to, especially on a harder difficulty, you have to strategize more. Like you have to you have to time your stuff.
Right, exactly. I think if it was more of a timing type game, like the boxing game you had me play, the box VR, like I would want it to be something like that. Like you do an axe throw and you do all your magical stuff, and then that's kind of the way it goes, and the enemies kind of just come at you, like kind of like how Skyrim works, Skyrim VR, where the enemy kind of comes at you, but it doesn't move around so much that it's gonna make you sick.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really good. But as far as regular games outside of VR, I would love to see the multiplayer for Last of Us be announced and hopefully out before the end of the year to hold people over. But I really don't think they're gonna show too many huge like first party regular games today. I think it's too late in the generation. But they did say they are going to support the system for a couple of years, though.
I don't know. I feel like they're not done.
You feel like
think about it. Not all the games going forward are going to be PlayStation 5 only. But there's still going to be some games that is going to work on both systems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna surprise us with something.
Wonder what that something's be. We are 12 minutes from go. I don't know. We could still get a new IP for early 2021, late 2021 for PS4. I really hope though, like I said before to you, I really hope they focus on exclusive next gen games. I really want to see all this power we're buying for PS5. I want them to use it. I don't want all these cross gen games for too long. I don't want it to be, 3 years in a generation and technically our PS5 ends up being a PS4 Pro. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, you can get the 1440 60 on the PS5 because the PS4 OG PS4 is holding everybody back,
So what do you think? How long do you think that's going to last?
I mean, I really hope the price point gets people to buy in. It's all about how fast people buy into the console. If it takes 2 years for them to really hit that stride on sales,
Mm-hmm.
we could be seeing cross-gen games for, till 2023.
You think that far?
Yeah, I mean,
I was thinking maybe holiday 2022.
I mean, I'm okay. Let me not say cross-gen because clearly they haven't had a PS3 game come out in a long time. Let me not say cross-gen. Let me rephrase that. Let me put it this way. I consider in some ways the PS4 Pro cross-gen from the PS4 in certain ways.
Okay.
So let's put it that way and say PS4 Pro to PS5. I want them to stop supporting the Pro, the PS4 Pro version. Like, say the PS4 Pro becomes the base PS4 per se, like when they really stop making the Slims and the OGs and the PS4 Pro's price is low enough where it becomes the OG per se. I want them to stop making games for PS4. But I'm being honest, 2023 isn't that crazy sounding. 2022, I mean, it's all about how fast people buy into the PS5. If you're not selling PS5s like crazy until 3 years in, they're gonna be making PS4 games as long as they can, because that's where their user base is.
There's already games that's coming out that's only going to be next gen and not on current gen.
I mean, but how many are you talking? 2? Horizon? What else? Okay, you got Godfall.
I think Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man's cross-gen.
You sure?
If it isn't, then we're not seeing it today. Let's look. Let's
That's
see.
why I was saying we. Oh yeah, true.
Let's see. We'll pull it over. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, PS4.
So what did you think about the trailer? For
Okay, it will not be on PS4, so that is a next gen exclusive. What did I think about the trailer for that?
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Let's watch it. It was good. It was impressive.
There's nothing on the screen.
You can't see it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's the other window. They pull it up on this screen. Pull up on this screen for you, cuz.
Hey.
You can see that?
Yep.
We're currently trying something new here. Well, new for me. We're doing a screen share over Discord, chat as well, and then I'm also recording this to post to YouTube, which is pretty cool. So you guys can see what everybody can see. It's pretty awesome. So Miles Morales, you can see it, right?
Yep.
So I thought this was very, very, very impressive, but nothing touched Horizon 2. Gameplay wise, this trailer is just as exciting as the original Spider-Man trailer was. But the graphics is what got me. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Like it was
and this
looking real
this
smooth.
right here is the coolest part, because this intro here kind of reminds me of the GTA, the Devil May Cry 5 slow motion at the title screen.
Oh yeah.
I really like this because it shows you in slow motion all the detail of the game. This is in game. That's in game right there, and it's slowly showing you how much work they put into the details. And if it's gonna match anything like the original Spider-Man, which I still haven't finished and I need to, but I did play through about 60-something% of the game, but I am gonna restart it because it's been so long. But the amount of costumes they're gonna have in that game.
I mean, look at it.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, you can see the pores. You don't see this type of stuff on Xbox. I'm sorry. I did not see one trailer that had these type of graphics. And by the way, we are 7 minutes to go time, guys. 7 minutes. So
nice.
this really impressed me.
I was also impressed by Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
That's another.
With them jumping through the portals.
That's another next gen exclusive. Correct. This is another next gen exclusive. That's right. So you got 3 next gen exclusives: Godfall, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man, Horizon. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's probably Dark Souls. Yes, Dark Souls.
Yeah. There's no way that's running
and
away.
the possible Bloodborne. I'm gonna say possible Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne 2. One of the two. It's rumored. If they brought both of those to PS5 as an exclusive, it's nothing. There's nothing to me that would make me buy an Xbox, especially owning a PC. If you have a PC,
exactly,
there's no reason, unless you just want something for. At that point, it's geared towards children. Let's buy this box and put it in our child's room or put it in the living room.
Yeah.
Because you don't want them using your really expensive items.
Right.
But outside of that,
sense.
if I don't have children, which I don't at right now, there's no reason for me to buy an Xbox. I just can't think of one reason besides something that you have to buy more accessories for.
True.
You know what I mean? But yes, this
do
looks
they have
amazing.
rechargeable?
No, I want to say the ones that come with the one that comes with the system is batteries, and then you can buy the charge pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not.
They gotta stop that.
I hear that, boy. I hear that. This music is cranky.
See, look at this.
Let me turn the music down.
The particles.
Yeah, I mean, but this is nice. This is nice, but again, nothing came close to Horizon. That was just unreal. Switch back to Horizon?
No, I can't. Now I can see.
Okay. Nothing touched Horizon, and nothing will. I don't think anything will for a while. Because I mean, if you look at it, if you look at it this generation, Horizon, well, Horizon too, because the same company, Horizon, and even what's the name? The launch game. I don't even remember it because nobody plays it. You know what I'm talking about.
The robot game?
Killzone.
Astro?
No, Killzone.
Oh,
that still
Killzone,
looks
yeah.
good.
Yeah. And that was on the OG.
Yeah, that was on the exactly. That never got a patch for PS4 Pro. But this right here is just, there's just no words. And everything you're seeing is in game. Like when they had the close up of the crabs. The water. When they had the close up of the crabs, I was like, what? This looks like a animated movie.
Yeah,
only thing is 60 FPS or 30, I wonder. I'm gonna guess 30.
We'll see. Because remember, Spider-Man is 4K 60.
Yeah, and I wonder if everything in this game is a geometry. I wonder if there's anything that's like painted. Because the draw distances go way far out.
Word. Look at that.
I know.
The colors.
It's insane. Insane.
The particles in the water.
It's insane. Can you imagine a Guerrilla Games?
The grains of sand.
Can you imagine a Guerrilla Games made Cyberpunk? Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. How insane this looks and how much detail there is. Like the sand. And this is all running on, a console.
The skin, the sun bouncing off her skin.
It's like Horizon 1 was just like a beta of their engine. They took it to the complete next level. Like this alone, look how much is going on in this shot.
Can you, man? I can't wait.
Crazy. This is just insane. And this is a launch game. Like,
But
they don't really release more than like 2 games. They only release like 2 games this generation. Like, a lot
of developers were like that.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll release another game on PS5 after this.
If you count.
Look, like the dirt. Did you see how she wiped the dirt off? And it just like, it wasn't no like cheesy like squeegee. Or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
You see the dirt flying off.
Yeah, like, come on. Oh, we 1 minute in, guys. We're going to have to switch over here. Horizon, we love you, but we got to watch the conference. Before we miss it here. Oh, Sony Plata Tata. What I just typed there. All right, here we go. Music's going off. Turning up the sound. Can you hear it, cuz?
Yeah, I hear it.
All right. Go silent. Let you guys watch. Talk whenever it makes sense. Got a minute 50. Minute 50, holla at me, It shouldn't be too loud.
This look good.
Looks good?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me see what it is.
Alright, so I hope. See, I don't know, because I really want to know if they're just going to show their new like indie games in VR.
Indie games,
or is it
going to
be, or it's going to be AAA. And
they have to have at least one AAA. I wonder if there's going to be like an Avengers add-on. I could see that happening. You got the Iron Man game.
What?
An Avengers VR add-on.
Nah, but the Iron Man VR game flopped.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah.
But again, those are experiences though. Those are experiences which I could care less for. I don't
True.
I don't want an experience. I want a full 8-9 hour game, which you do have. I mean, you have Borderlands. Yeah. Borderlands 2 is like hundreds of hours if you want it to be. It's a full game inside out. Skyrim, full game inside out, but
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, yeah, but I want to see a first party game. It's your device, support it. It shouldn't just be a third party device. It should be a first party device. All right, guys, we are almost 15 seconds in. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Let you guys watch, enjoy. Hopefully, it's a good one. I'm gonna have to say something if something crazy happens, though, so don't mind me.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it up. What is this? Oh, the PS4 light.
Yeah.
Oh. Let that joint warm up a little bit.
Boot it up. Here we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains Neo-Cortex and Dr. Entropy have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension, but all dimensions. And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise.
You won't get that?
First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforming that we all fell in love with. And then we wanted to introduce exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today.
It looks good.
Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure
But
first
I didn't play the
started,
first
and
one.
where
I
we
didn't
pick
finish
things
the
up
first
again
one.
in
I have
Crash
it.
4. But there have definitely been changes since we first saw Insanity Beach
played
all
all of
those
them.
years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired
down a little bit
those
more.
original games. All while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring dimensions to explore. Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that, also comes new
This will
additions to the
sell well.
platform,
Like this is
like
automatic.
having the ability to wall run, rope swing,
I mean, Crash
river
Bandicoot.
run, and
Kids.
zip line as
Yeah,
well.
Crash Bandicoot sells well,
In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain
which is why we're
moments in the
seeing
game where
another one
Crash would
because the
change
first one sold so
outfits.
well.
Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle. That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we have loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you
That
can
looks
earn
pretty
and
cool.
wear throughout the game. These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels. Crash 4 also introduces the Quantum Masks, the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle
What
the
if that's
crazy
running the
challenges
Unreal
that
Engine
we're gonna be
4
throwing at the player.
still, or Unreal Engine 5?
Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly
Probably
flip your
4.
center of gravity at the press of a button. Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you. Or Lonnie Lowly, who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's gonna have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire
I
game
like
as
the
Coco.
color palette in
Any
the
level
game.
that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco. It was also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the
Probably
story
look
this time
even
as well.
better in HDR.
But that's not all. We've got a few
Oh, yeah,
other
100%.
characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide
It's
their
gonna
own
probably
fresh
be 4K,
perspectives
4K
and new
60.
gameplay. Here you can see that you'll be taking control of Neo-Cortex.
On
He's
a
all about using his
PS5.
blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition
I don't
to
see why
playing
he
as
couldn't run
Cortex,
this engine
we're
at
excited to
4K
reveal
60.
that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingo Dial. I repeat, you get to play as Dingo
This
Dial
might
in
be a
Crash
top.
4. Now, a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials
looks
or
pretty
discovering
cool.
all the hidden secrets.
Yeah.
Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. So we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted, but now each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the
That
experience.
looks kind of crappy.
One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path forward.
Is that multiplayer?
We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie with the overcranked camera speed, increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there, a reason to revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store.
That was a clever idea.
Yeah.
So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and time-bending madness on October 2nd.
Oh, okay. That's soon.
Today's State of Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too. Show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's About Time, coming to PlayStation 4 on October 2nd.
Guys, we're getting gameplay.
Let's keep the party going.
What do you think it is? Hitman 3? We gotta see that. Gotta see Hitman 3, bro. Bro.
Oh, we starting right now.
This is probably PS4 though. Bro, we need to go back. This is PS4?
Yeah, PS4.
Yeah, we need to go back and play Hitman, bro. I'm telling you. You should have the first one for free.
I think I do.
Oh, VR?
Oh,
yo. I was not expecting this. Okay.
Me either.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. This is what we need to see, a full game in VR. This is dope.
Looks good too.
Yo, what if it's out like now?
Bro.
On the other Hitmans.
I don't know if they would do that.
Oh my gosh. Yo, son. Son. Yes, I told you.
Trilogy. Wow.
Oh, yo. Didn't I just say that? I just said that, yo. Yeah. It's a wrap. All right, that's one. So you already got two of them. You got Hitman 1 and 2. This.
Doesn't look like a game.
It's like one of those movie games.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Probably like Erica Part 2 or something.
Nope.
What?
This ain't for me.
They always gotta put one of these type of games in these presentations, man. What is this? This man is running backwards for days, bro.
Anniversary. So it's already out?
I never heard of this game before. Oh, it's a remaster.
We are happy to announce
2008
Anniversary Edition. It's the classic
Who asked for this?
adventure where you manipulate time.
Exactly. Whose man's asked for this, bro? What is this? Let's not talk about people. Well,
and it's even more like a
look, who asked for this, bro?
Animating the world. There are more than 9 pixels for
who
each
spent
pixel
money
in
on
the
this?
original game. There are
Right.
new animations
Who
for
heard of
slow
this?
motion,
Improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary and interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual art.
We plan to make it the most detailed commentary in any game ever. So if you want to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
This had to have been a indie game.
I never heard of it.
The
PS5.
Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage.
Come on, man.
captured from
Come on,
It
this is
might
like
be
this is like
good.
playing slots. Like, what's next on the
Hi
slide, bro?
everyone, this is Matt Nava from
Oh,
Giant
okay,
Squid.
okay. It's in
It
game.
might be
Excited to share
good.
more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless.
But why did they say they weren't going to show any PS5 gameplay?
The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game
I don't know.
set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter.
Looks like Breath of Wild.
The Hunter is a master of archery.
Yeah, it does.
She can shoot talismans to fill her
It's like
fashionere,
Mulan,
which
yo.
allows her to bound across the landscape.
Oh,
Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless.
It's probably like one of those
So
like
the game's unique take on archery is
orchestra
all about timing,
harmony
not aiming down
games.
sights. This design was
like
critical
Journey.
to making it
Yeah,
possible
like
to
Journey.
shoot even while moving fast
Or
and performing
Abzu.
acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the Hunter herself.
Trying to figure out what the point is.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. What's the purpose? Where's she going?
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the Hunter and the eagle is central in the Pathless.
This is gonna be one of those
You can gain
visually
altitude
stunning,
while you glide by flapping.
artistic games that do well because how simplistic it is in the soundtrack.
Yep. The fly with the bird.
The understanding.
Make sure you pet the eagle to keep it clean and in good flying condition.
Why is it on fire? Oh, okay.
I have no idea. Is that dirt?
You'll
I
find
guess
secrets
so.
all over the island, if you know where to look.
Not quite following here.
Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the
That's
eagle's
pretty
ability
cool.
to flap.
What's the
You'll also
purpose?
discover larger puzzles to solve.
I don't know.
in
There's like
ancient
nothing on the
structures.
HUD that gives me an indication of what's the purpose of this game. Like y'all could have, come on, bro. They could have gave us God of War or something like this, and this is mad long.
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward.
Okay.
So unlike most open world games, there's no map.
It's an
Instead,
open.
The
Wow.
Hunter can use her mask to peer into
Did
the
you hear
spirit
that?
world.
Yeah,
and discover
I-
distant landmarks.
I'm
It
just
even
trying to.
shows
I'm
you
just
where
sitting here
you've been.
scratching my head. Like I'm not understand. Ooh,
Getting to higher vantage
That was
points
kinda cool.
will let you see further with spirit vision.
you could tell like glowy things. You just like
Look at
Breath
the
of the
throw
Wild.
distance.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I just not understand. This is like Breath of the
Giant
Wild, bro.
cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a
You
constant
got the
threat to you on
towers.
your
You got
quest.
the
They will
temples.
try to separate you from the eagle.
We fight the
The
win.
hell? Yeah, what's happening? Oh. Okay.
That was that they're coming from that thing that was in the sky.
Some action. We got some action.
That looks pretty cool. Imagine how
Stay still in the light.
much
to
your
avoid
eyes are gonna be
detection.
bleeding on your TV when you had this going.
Yo.
Jeez, that joint is bright, bro.
Word.
Yo, I guarantee everybody at home like squinting right now. My understanding is this like a light and dark type
You won't be
game.
able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks.
Yep. So it's a light and dark type game.
That sounds interesting.
When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
I mean, it's still kind of the same gameplay. You just gotta chase them by swinging. We're getting a little boost, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's alright, but this is gonna be like one of those, what's that game you play where you just fight the bosses?
Oh,
You know what I'm
jeez.
talking about.
Yeah, where you gotta, it's like monsters. You gotta climb them.
Yeah. We all know what we're talking about, but this is that type of game where it's probably just gonna be swinging around till you get to the point, fighting the boss, or not even really fighting, just it's a whole bunch of coordination.
Yeah.
I mean, it
You
looks
gotta know your
really,
path.
I mean, it looks really good, but lighting wise, this game, I mean, my eyes are a little hurt, but
The hunter and eagle will have to
like they
defeat
really
the
spending this
spirit
much
to
time
bring
on this
light back
though.
to the world.
It's literally been like 5 minutes.
We only got 40.
Exactly, like we running the clock, bro.
We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathos is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Might be a launch game, one of those throwaways.
But like,
I mean, but I'm a little mad they spent that long on this. This could have been a
Yeah, like-
Horizon walkthrough, or Dark Souls
Nope.
or something. Oh, come on.
Next up, let's
Spin
see
it,
what's in
spin it,
store
spin
for
it again.
Spelunky
Wow.
2.
Spin it again.
Splunky.
Hi, my name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
No thanks. I played the first one. Ooh.
For Spelunky
Those are one of
2,
those
I wanted to make sure
frustrating
we made
games.
something that got old fans
Yeah.
excited and also brought in new players.
I have Hollow Knight. That's real frustrating
It
too.
was important we didn't change the things that made Spelunky such a unique experience in the first place.
You know how tight I would be if that happened to me.
Fans of the game through their friends and family, and even
You can't even
strangers
see
on
it
the
coming.
internet.
Mm-hmm.
That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together.
Oh, okay.
And I also wanted to include that feeling of community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's difficult. In
No.
Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family.
That's kind of cool though. I'll be
I
honest.
designed the world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich. And
Playing a
dynamic
frustrating
than
game with
Spelunky
somebody,
1.
there's not a lot of them
It's gonna
that do
feel a lot
multiplayer
more
like
full.
that.
Players will be able to explore and interact.
That's
with
makes it makes it more fun that
ways.
way if you both were trying to.
For
you know, have the
you'll be
same
able to
goal.
ride turkeys and find hidden passageways. And you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves.
And if it's crossplay, you could be on your Switch and all that. That'd be pretty
As
cool,
a
man.
result, the stories players create will have much more texture
Probably will
to
be.
them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area.
Ooh.
Spelunky 1 runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2,
Ooh.
we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and
Oh,
exciting.
you rolling dice?
And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about. And there are lots of new things
there's a lot of
play
ways to
with that I
die.
hope players can use to push
Yeah.
past the boundaries of what we, as the developers, know about the game.
Yo.
I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people
This
are
actually looks
genuinely
pretty
surprised
lit,
by
yo.
something that happened in the game.
Oh shoot!
And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand
Wow.
upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey,
What?
but I think it's gonna be worth it.
From the drop.
What is it like randomly generated? Do you
That's
know?
what it seemed like. The first one, I don't think.
Wow!
I don't think the first one was.
Wow! Wow! September 15th. It's like a month. A lot of these games are coming out like very soon. Come on, PS5. Come on. Come on.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
This might actually be cool though. Tell you them JRPGs, yo. I don't know why they be fun though, but they long, but they be fun.
Come on.
Oh, it's another. Oh, this is the one that was like Breath of the Wild. They showed this like not too long ago. Damn, near it looks the same, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Combat might be fun though.
I summon thee.
Looks good.
I mean, it really looks like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And Breath of the Wild had a higher resolution. What it would look like.
Like dealing death. If you cannot bring yourself to kill,
It's like they literally stole the code from their engine. That's how close it looks to Breath of the Wild. Here we go.
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff.
It's probably gonna be pretty cool. Another one coming out fall.
It's fun. What's this?
For the Void Armada. Gods have squealed for my mercies. Who are you to stand in the way of my vengeance?
Side scroller.
Mm-hmm.
Mission of yours. What a waste of stardust.
It looks pretty cool though. But I'm not a big fan of side scrollers. That's pretty cool. Actually, this
looks really good.
soundtrack's probably lit.
Right? Look at that, man.
When's that out? 2021.
It look interesting.
Oh, here we go. What's this?
Yeah, what's this?
Give me Uncharted for up. Another side scroller joint.
Nope.
It's a cyberpunkish game. Yup. Cool soundtrack.
You hear the music.
Okay. I can dig it. You wasn't feeling that one?
Bug snacks.
Oh my gosh, yo. Y'all killing me, man. I'm trying to make $1 million, bro. What is this? Not this joint. Y'all really brought this back? Y'all really brought this back, bro? Y'all gotta put this through these curly fry hand.
wow, that's your new lead. Another
They really putting us through this again, bro.
Elizabeth Megafig is a 2-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this bug snack story, you're out of a job.
You're the journalist. Desperate said you'd be coming. There's a bug.
I can't take this game serious, bro.
Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Maybe the whole point is to not take it serious.
Stranger, I could use your help. This
Yeah, I think so.
wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct.
Watch it be a hit too. Watch it be a hit.
Seems like a kiddie game.
And feed it to me.
Watch it be a hit, bro.
How's my little sprout doing? He misses Papa. Oh, of course he does. Well, I have a few prototype traps that I could put to use.
Oh wow.
Is that an ice cream sandwich?
Looks like an Oreo.
Well, say you do find these bug snacks and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
We're getting actual gameplay. Oh snap.
Bro, it looked like a
Flying
flying tortilla. Holiday 2020 PS5. How's that a PS5? Shut up.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited
Ooh,
PlayStation
here we
VR.
go. I was interested in this.
Boy, you about to be swinging right into your TV.
You must stop.
I would have liked it better if you could move around though.
You never mentioned that you had the Force?
Does it have multiplayer? That's the question. Does it have multiplayer?
Okay.
Ooh, this month. That was a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? This look good.
Isn't that around the time Squadrons comes out?
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
I'm not sure when that comes out.
You don't care.
Yeah. Once I did that test.
Oh, Remedy game. Oh, is this what's the name too? Control 2?
Didn't that just come out not too long ago?
I think 2018. Maybe 2019. Oh, Alan Wake expansion. Wow.
Oh, they're tied into each other?
I don't know. I haven't played in Control. No idea. No idea.
That'll be interesting.
I gotta
I
play
never
Alan
played
Wake.
Alan Wake, but I wanted to.
I got it for free on PC through Epic Store. PS5, PSVR.
Yeah, no thanks.
What does that say? Chess?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to have 8 minutes by the time this is over.
I'm feeling this one might not be a good one.
This is VR?
No.
So far, the only thing I was excited for was Hitman.
Yep.
I mean, the little indies we said, the cyberpunkish indies, those are cool too. But
Nothing you really want.
Hitman is huge.
Yeah.
Because you can play those levels over and over on different difficulties and different scenarios and different ways to kill them. And doing it in VR makes it even more fun because I wonder what the dynamic would be if it's easier because you're actually in the game.
I feel like it would be harder.
Yeah, true.
Because you only have your point of view, not a 360.
True.
Like third person.
I'll pass on that. The pedestrian. Oh, here we go.
Now let's take a look at two
Godfall?
new games headed to PS5.
Okay, 2 new games.
New?
Are the forest shadows. Ghosts. Running silently between the straight, cold lines of a corrupt state.
What is this?
They count, ration,
Okay,
manipulate.
medieval times.
This medieval 2? Not medieval,
Everything from those that claim
the heck is it called? Chivalry or something?
Authority and steel will not stop us. We aren't an invading army.
It's like different classes.
We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
Dang. Assassin.
We take back what was stolen. And the people call us heroes.
I think I saw this.
What this is? It's like
That
a something
probably looks
something
familiar.
4-player.
We are
Oh! I thought that was Kratos. Ooh, okay.
We are all outlaws.
Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. Oh, okay.
This
So,
is like an MMO?
But some of us will become.
no, this was like Mordor, but like freaking. If you ever seen Mordor,
Yeah.
Mordau, it looks like that, but like more fast paced. It kind of reminds me of For Honor. Oh, come on. This is probably an MMO. Maybe not.
Heck, man. Well, they said that they were going to give us PS5, and they gave us a couple PS5 games.
Bruh, what are we... Oh, gosh. Sony. Why we gotta wait this long, bruh? Summer's almost over, man. Just give us the information we need so I can look forward to the holidays. We need something to look forward to.
Seriously.
Yup, I told you. Online. MMO. MMO Pokemon.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
melee-focused action epic.
Come on,
launching
co-op
this
gameplay.
holiday.
We got one more card it might look like.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give us like 3-4 minutes of gameplay. So I know we'll be buying at launch. We was just talking about this.
Yep.
Oh, combat overview. Okay, try one of those short tutorial things or something.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee, and I am the game director for Godfall.
Look at the draw
On
distance.
behalf of Counterplay Games,
It looks like it might have got
we're
a
very
visual
excited
upgrade
to share
here.
gameplay with you today, and to offer
Yeah.
you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay captured
Okay,
on
here
the
we go.
PlayStation 5 development kit. Please keep in mind that the game is still a work in progress.
Looking a
and
little
some
grainy,
things may
right?
change from the final product as we
No, I'm talking
continue
about
to
the
learn
teleporting.
and harness the power of Sony's next generation console. Please enjoy.
It's kind of like a
So
God
let's
of
jump
War.
right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features intense action, satisfying moment-to-moment combat, and robust loot progression systems. You can enjoy the game at your own pace, playing alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates.
They bitrate looking a little low.
Set in a brand new
Why the bitrate got
universe
dropped on this
filled
trailer?
with heroic knights,
It looks good.
arcane magic, and
Look at that. Look at that ray
realms.
tracing.
The
Well, it's not
world
really
is
ray
split
tracing
up
on the.
into the elemental
You would see the
realms
fire
of earth,
bouncing off of that
water,
armor more.
air,
Okay.
and fire.
4 different worlds.
Godfall is a complete package. All loot and gear in the game are acquired or unlocked through gameplay. There are
Okay, no pay to win.
microtransactions.
No microtransactions.
No
Okay.
waiting for content. It's all in the game on day one.
The game is complete. What?
As an adventure, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You
Oh,
play
yeah,
a
it's like a
Valorian
dungeon
knight,
crawler.
a godlike warrior able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into an unstoppable master of melee combat.
Dang, that's some good looking armor,
Throughout your
bro.
journey, you'll find ancient valor plates.
That one
lost
at the
in
end.
time, each with
Good
their own
Lord.
characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall.
Yes.
First, our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment from mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and interactive, embracing offense over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time. As a result, you should always be moving and closing the gap on enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemies, and the game rewards you for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig into the weapons themselves. In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword, the dual blades,
His armor.
the polearm, the two-handed warhammer, and the two-handed greatsword. Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate play. As you defeat enemies in your adventures,
That looks good.
you will acquire numerous weapons for each weapon category, each weapon with their own primary and secondary traits. At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades.
So this is one of those like
and
DMC type
longsword
games where you can do some crazy combos if you know what you're
the
doing.
dual blades are the fastest weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility.
I would probably be dual blade for
Dual
sure.
blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets or single targets. You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate Inner Focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy, pulling the enemy towards you, like pulling a cable.
Sheesh.
Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot of elaborate combo setups.
I noticed they're hiding the
Similar
more
to dual
advanced
blades,
attacks.
Longswords have their own 4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3
Wonder how
signature
DualSense
moves
is gonna
for
work
the
with this.
longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike. The shield is great not just for defense, but also offense. You can aim and throw your shield, which will hit multiple nearby targets.
Oh,
if you tap
Captain America.
Just as you catch your shield, you can perform a powerful wave attack. You can double tap the shield button to petrify enemies. And of course, you can perform an R3 ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
Boss battle? Dang. Oh, I like that. I like how the cameras stay behind.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yo, whoever's doing the demo ain't that great.
Look like he powered up.
That might have been a parry.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video.
I'm feeling the
Godfall
graphics.
running on the PlayStation 5.
Looks good. Looks like it runs smooth too.
Look at the textures on the ground. The ground textures are pretty nice too.
We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot.
Wait, he said something about December?
And are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter.
We're gonna have to go back
Facebook,
after this is over.
and
I
YouTube.
think he just
Thank you.
said something about December. He might have leaked the release date.
Well, it says holiday 2020.
That was a pretty cool demo. Does that change your mind?
Oh yeah, I want it.
No, I'm saying, did that change your mind about the conference? That's it.
Of PlayStation.
Oh, that was it.
You say, ugh.
Bruh. Nah.
That wasn't enough.
Nah.
All right, let's go back to
Nah.
see. I want to see what he said there.
Such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season.
Nah, hold on, bro.
We also want to thank all the fans for their endless support since our initial reveal back in December.
Oh, okay, all right.
We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression.
All right, we give y'all a little bit. All right, we'll run that back in the background.
Yeah.
While we talk about, turn the music back on here. So that was yeah, that was interesting.
To say the least.
Yeah, you know. The only
I think that was
Godfall was good, and Hitman. That's it for me. That's it.
I would say the same.
Hitman is oh my gosh! If there's one game
I
you could
was
play
not
in
expecting
VR,
that.
if there's one game you could play in VR, Hitman, bro.
Yeah.
If there's one game you could play, man, 100%. That's insane. All 3 games. That's so much content. So much content.
It's a lot of hours.
Definitely gonna try that out. Hopefully when Hitman 3 comes out on PS5, it's actually like, you know,
Bundled together.
Not bundled together, but it's actually of higher quality on the PS5. I'm assuming super sampling on PS5 will almost make our headsets feel like they're 1080p, but you never know. You never know. But that was good. It was all right. I give it a 7. I mean, it did show a lot at the conference though, a couple months ago.
I knew it was gonna be indie stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Crash Bandicoot was cool, but you know, It's Crash Bandicoot. Nothing we haven't. I mean, it was cooler when they announced the first one, right? But I mean, we know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did like the way you can play the levels with different weather conditions or whatever else. I do like that. And the slow mo and the fast mode, and I like that about Crash Bandicoot. But yeah, man, Hitman is.
Hitman is where it's at.
That's just like, bruh. Hitman in VR, like there's no game like it. No game like it.
I want to know if all the options, like if it's just like the other games, but you're just in first person. You're in VR. That's what I want to know. Like, will the gameplay still be the same? Will you still be able to do the same stuff?
Yeah, you just saw it, bro. Let me go back.
What did we see? Really? We just saw him choking a guy out.
Yeah, but you could look at it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the actions. What can you actually do?
Bro, it said the full experience.
I know, but I'm saying, what can we actually, like, is it going to be the same experience though? That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure they just slapped that bitch in first person, just like they zoomed in right there. Literally, okay. I believe this is the full experience, like Resident Evil 7. Full experience. Look, he's in VR. I'm not saying that's the actual graphics, but
like, can you just go up to any random person? He
looked up
and hit them.
I mean, yeah, you can, bro. I guarantee. I'm betting this game is gonna be the full experience. I hope they don't fall short. I hope they just literally said, "Hey, let's slap this in VR."
Okay.
I mean, look at it. He's looking around. He's in his body.
Yeah, I mean that's really nothing.
Now I don't know how the menus and stuff work though, but I do think that it's gonna be the full experience. Yeah, play the entire world of Assassination trilogy. Yeah, son, holiday. This better come out early January. I'm telling you, bro. I'm on there. That's this. Hitman in VR. That was a good surprise. But I need more. I need more like that. That's just one. You know, that's just one game.
Yeah.
I would love to see them do that with other games. Like, for instance, GTA.
It is not first party.
GTA Online. Bring VR to GTA Online, you know? Do something like that, you know?
GTA Online? I don't know about that. Too much going on.
I mean, but imagine if you can play with your friends in VR and do all the crazy stuff we've done. And by the way, check out our GTA videos on the page. We got a few posted. We do stream GTA once every other week or every week, depending. We will be streaming next week. I'm gonna put up a post for the GTA stream. We do it on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely check out our videos. We made a really funny one a couple weeks ago, and now we have started posting Ghost Recon videos. Those are pretty awesome. We have a really cool one we're gonna drop. I'm gonna post this video today, so that's probably going to drop tomorrow or Saturday. I actually just finished editing. I just want to take one final sweep, and then that'll be posted to the YouTube. If you are enjoying the video, hope you guys had a good time or having a good time. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, support the page, join the Crumbs squad, subscribe to the page. We'll be posting a lot of cool content. Cousin I. All right, I'm done with my spiel.
That's right.
But yeah,
what else?
GTA, yo, son, if GTA, think about it. If I was Rockstar, never be Rockstar, but if I was Rockstar, I would re-release GTA 5 remastered, which is completely separate from the PC version. Like, this is like a step further than PC, because PC was a big deal, right? It looks amazing. I mean, I actually need to download it still. I got the damn game for free. I haven't downloaded it, but I could see GTA remastered, tag along on one of the other GTAs or all of them, make it a trilogy, right? And then on top of that, full VR support for all the games. That would be amazing. You think it's too crazy?
I don't care about the VR. I probably wouldn't play it in VR. But if you can have all of them have PlayStation 5 graphics, bro, I will Vice City, San Andreas and GTA 5.
Yeah, that's where it's at, man. That's
I
where
would
it's at.
play all of them all over again.
Like, in order for me, if I didn't own the game 3 times already, we bought the game 3 times. Well, third time I didn't buy it, got it for free. But if I didn't own the game, hadn't played the game, and I was paying $60 at this point, knowing the game came out in 2013, 2012, 2013, I would need it bundled with something like that. Doesn't have to be all the games, but something like that. GTA 4 might be a good one, but I would love to see San Andreas. It just goes
GTA 4.
Yeah, it just goes. I think San Andreas goes better with the culture of GTA 5.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that would be PS5 exclusive. That would be nuts. Like GTA 5 online and GTA 5 remake, say it's a thing. I would love to see them as PS5 exclusives for at least a couple months or even a year. That's just my opinion, but I mean, what else would you want to see in VR though?
Honestly, I didn't really care what they were going to put out for VR with this conference. So I knew it was going to be something that I wouldn't really care about.
Yeah, I mean, all right, so what would you care about?
I mean, I'm definitely going to play Hitman VR, but I don't know. It's just certain VR games just don't do it for me.
Yeah, is it because the experience is light, or is it the graphics, or like if VR was more?
It's just the whole experience.
The whole experience just isn't. Yeah.
Like the VR screen, the weight of it, the cord, the controllers.
You want that wireless that you keep asking for. Wireless headset is not happening, bro. I don't see it happening. I really don't. I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't see it happening.
They have enough time to do it.
Yeah, I know they have enough time, but I'm just
can't wait to see what they're
going
to do with controllers.
Yeah, like this Hitman, we're gonna watch it again, but this Hitman trailer here, I every time I see something that says PS5 or Hitman 3's PS5, but anything I see at PS5, the first thing I'm thinking about now is how's it gonna work with the controller. But again, take that with a grain of salt, because we have the trackpad for the PS4 and that has not been utilized that much. The light bar has not been utilized that much. So I'm not getting overly excited about DualSense and all that stuff they're trying to sell us, which is probably going to drive the price of the controller up. But I am saying that I do think about how's it going to work with the controller if they actually do support it like they say they want developers to. But when they say, oh, we're leaving it up to the developers, then most
controllers are going to have their own software updates.
Yeah, but I want to see a lot of games supported. And another thing, the 3D audio. We won't even say 3D audio. We'll say the current generation PS4 headset that has the audio tracks that you can download to the headset and play your games with. And a lot of developers have not supported that.
That's true.
So I'm just not getting my hopes up. I just know it's something that might drive the price of the controller up. And as we know, as it stands now, PS4 controllers are not the greatest quality in my opinion. So I don't want to have to go out and buy a $90 controller. PS4 controllers are $70. I don't want to have to go out and buy a $80 or $90 controller when it doesn't last that long. And it's only $90 or $80 because of all those features that aren't even supported that much. That's all I'm saying. But
I don't think they'll change the price.
Man, look, you already got a few scares with the video games being 70. I can see them saying, "Hey, well, it has."
No, that was just somebody trying to be greedy. Nobody else.
Yeah.
How many developers came out and said that they were going to charge people $70 for games now?
I mean, but how many developers came out and said how much the game's going to be?
True, but
could be like, "Hey, 2K games, y'all open the floodgates, and if they buy in, when the system drops, all the prices online are going to get adjusted." You never know.
Look at Ubisoft. Ubisoft was like, yeah, whatever our games are going to cost the same.
I don't know. You would have to, and especially like, bro, 2K of all y'all got the audacity to charge $10 more when your game is not even working.
Yeah.
Like every launch you guys have is a disaster. Why would you dare ask people for $10 more and have no extra content included? It's insane. And you're talking about $70 in the US. It's even more. Some other countries,
overseas,
you know? It's crazy. But I'm almost betting that controller is not gonna be $70. It's gonna be $80. And you know why? I told you
it'll get supported
because Nintendo can get away with that $80 price tag on those Joy-Cons. Sony is going to price.
That's right.
Sony is going to price their controller at $80. People buy those Joy-Cons like nothing. And every Joy-Con they buy got Joy-Con drift. Every single one. And Nintendo knows it's an issue, but they still charging $80 off the top. That's crazy. You know? I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna say it. I don't know what video it's gonna be in down the road when the PS5 launches. But I'm gonna be saying I told you that controller is gonna be $80. Beautiful controller.
Okay.
But
look, you make sure you get a protection plan on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a protection plan and all that, but honestly, I just want the battery life to be there. That's all I care about. I want the option to turn off the light completely. You can do it on PC. Can't do it on PS4.
Well, it won't have the light bar.
Whatever. The little, it has light. It has a little slender. It has a little sliver of light. I want to be able to turn all that off. And
you don't want it on at all?
No, I mean I be so glued to the TV I barely even notice the lights on in my hand. You know what I mean? True. Yeah, I never used the light for any. Only time I used that light is when I was playing what's that game? Until Dawn. When you have to stop breathing.
Oh yeah.
And the light be blinking or pulsing or whatever. That's the only time I really used the light. GTA, I think it blinks red and blue when the police are chasing you, but that's about it.
Yep.
Couple games when you have low health, it turns red, but it's just a visual thing. Why lose an hour of battery life for some visual feature that you're not even really looking at? So that's just my opinion.
It's gonna have fast charge. USB-C.
Yeah, but I hope it doesn't have fast charge because the battery life is trash because of all that stuff in there. It's got all that stuff to run. The haptic feedback alone is going to suck up battery life. So that's the only thing. I'm just a little worried, but we'll see when they give us more information about the controller. We did just get information recently. If you guys haven't checked that out, check that out. But definitely I would say battery life is my number one for that controller. They need to hit on battery life. Battery life on current gen is trash. If anybody,
how many hours you went out of it?
I want PS3 controller battery life. That's what I want.
What was that, like 12 hours?
Yeah, that thing was PS3 controllers lasted a long time for me. Definitely a few Call of Duty play sessions.
Yeah, so you didn't have to charge it every day.
No. You should never have to charge a controller every day. That's crazy. That degrades the battery life so fast.
Yeah, I know.
That's insane. I would never. It needs to be 8 to 12 hours with fast charge. 8 to 12 hours. I want to be able to get through at least a full playthrough of a normal average length game without having to charge a controller.
Okay.
So that's just my opinion though, but I mean, what would be your number one feature that you want improved if it isn't battery life?
The controller? I don't want the drift on the analog sticks anymore.
Yeah, that hasn't been a huge issue for me. I don't know if that's because but I do know
it's only with my one controller.
Yeah, I know when you drop the controllers, sometimes it's like something just gets out of whack and it's done after that. But I haven't had any issues with drift on one controller, but I have bought more PS4 controllers in this generation than I've ever bought for PS3. I think I bought maybe one new PS3 controller the entire time I had a PS3. PS4, I'm probably on my 4th or 5th. It's crazy. I have the
Actually, I still have all mine. I have 3 now.
3 PS4 controllers.
Yeah.
So I have the see-through red. I have the anniversary gray. I have a black one. I had 2 black ones actually. I don't use those anymore. I only use the 2 I just mentioned before. But I've bought 5 controllers on PS5, PS4, which is like a little much for me. And probably 2 of them, honestly, I probably don't use because the battery life is trash. Like that's why I'd rather have longer battery with fast charge where you're charging less cycles. Because I don't want, if you charge every day, that's 365 cycles per year. So by the time year 3 comes around, that thing is done, or year 2 even, it's done. So
it's funny. My the controller that came with my Pro, that's still running. It's working better than my newer one actually.
Yeah, but that outside of battery life for me, I would love for them to have better rubber on the thumbsticks and just I think they will. A slightly sturdier build quality. That's about it though. I think everything else they hit out the park. Ergonomics on the PS4 controller is good. Hopefully the PS5 controller is better while it's larger. I don't really like larger controllers per se. I mean, but we'll see. Hopefully they got the ergonomics down. And again, that
feels better in the hand.
Yeah, and again, that price needs to be sexy. The whole package. You know, say for instance, okay, so you got some people who buy a console, they have a spouse or brothers, sisters, whatever, cousins, and they got to go get a second controller. I don't want to have to come out my pocket with another $85 with tax for a controller, then I got to pay $70 for a game. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
And now they really have to think about pricing because of the situation we're in. Like pricing is important. If you want to sell stuff right now, pricing is important because right now everybody's gonna go to the cheapest man. You know what I mean? So pricing is like, if you get pricing wrong, it's a wrap. But Xbox's pricing needs to be their pricing needs to be A1.
I wish they would just stop playing and do it already and just tell us what the price will be.
They're waiting to I think Sony's waiting to undercut Microsoft, to be honest.
I don't think they're going to be able to.
I mean, let's see if they have. Remember, we haven't heard anything about the UI console side in a while. I think the first console talk was that was back in February, right?
I think so.
We haven't heard anything about it yet. We haven't heard anything about it in a while. So let's just wait and see. Let's see what they have to offer, and then that'll get us more on point with what the price should be and could be. Because they might, you never know, they might do an Xbox type of deal where all their games are available on like you said, like on PlayStation Now, because nobody really uses that I know of. I don't know not a single person that pays for or has even tried PlayStation Now. If any of you have tried PlayStation Now, comment below, because I don't know a single person who pays for that. So I would love for them to see. I would love to see them bring.
They have 2 million subscribers.
Okay, but 2 million out of what? As of yesterday, 122 million consoles sold. So
yeah, but think about the service though. Like, think about there's different tiers to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, the main problem with that, which may not be a problem anymore, is a lot of those games you can't even play because you don't have a high enough internet connection. That was a huge problem for me when I first tried it. I was like, oh no, the lag is like 30, 40 milliseconds. I can't play this.
Yeah, true.
I think I even tried, what was Last of Us, I think, a long time ago, but I couldn't play it. So they need to update PlayStation Now. They need to bring more PS4 games, bring some type of system where more people will have the opportunity to play it with average internet, and make the price attractive to compete with Xbox, because obviously Xbox is going to the service route where everything is cloud based and you just buy the box to run it. But clearly we're going in a digital direction with gaming.
Yeah, they're talking about you don't even need to buy the Series X.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can just get a box that kind of runs everything else, I'm sure the ultimate goal is to run everything off the cloud, where it's just literally a box that turns on and connects to it, but all the power is coming from the cloud. But they're in the right direction. It's just that I still feel like Microsoft lacks in ambition with their games and stuff.
I feel bad for Phil Spencer.
It's just like, I don't know. It's just like nothing has ever gotten me super excited for any Microsoft conference. Even back when, if E3 is not a thing anymore, even back when, you know, E3 was popping off when the consoles were launching, it's like the Xbox One and the PS4 was launching. It's like, nothing ever grabs my attention with Xbox. Maybe it's just the art style. I don't know.
I think it's, like I said, remember I told you before, I think they need a new PR team and a new marketing team.
Yeah. Because, I mean, these studios are great studios. I don't know, but I don't know who drives the decisions. Like, I feel like Sony is more on the backs of these development companies.
The first party.
They go and they make visits, you know, like, hey, how's it coming along? Oh, we don't like that. We're delaying the game. Or the game's not coming out at all. I mean, we've seen for instance, one of my favorite games on PS4, Drive Club. A lot of people probably didn't get a chance to play it. It's completely erased now. You can't even play it right now. You need an online connection, and they shut the servers down, so you can't even play the game anymore. But you know, it's just like, I feel like Sony takes more pride in what they present to people, and they wait till the right moment.
Definitely.
I mean, there's games you see Last of Us. We waited 7 years for that game. You know, and other games like it. It's like, but when it comes out, it's a hit. Like, put Xbox on the left side of the screen, PS4 on the right side, and put the hits in each box, and we already know who's winning. I'm talking about user scores, Metacritic scores, just general comments about games. PS4, PS3, PS2 is king. PS1 king.
Yep.
You know, it's unfortunate, but I feel like there's something for everybody. So Xbox will still sell. I don't think they really care at this point. They have so many other services they're working on. They don't really, I'm sure they don't care if the Xbox fails. I mean, as you can see,
that's what I was saying.
They don't care.
The services, that's where they make their money at now.
Yeah, they don't care.
That's why they're doing all that cloud stuff.
Yeah, services outside of gaming, like, they don't care. Like, this is not their largest division. It's not anymore, at least. It might have used to have been when Halo and Xbox, the original Xbox, first came out, but not anymore. You know, this game right here, that's another one that looks pretty cool.
I would check this out. Like, if they had a demo for it,
I could see this being like a $40 game.
Definitely.
Yeah. But all right, we have been talking for like an hour and 40 minutes now, actually. Hour and 35 minutes. So this was a great conference, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Cuz I hope you enjoyed it. Not too many takeaways, but if anything, we had a great conversation. This was our first attempt at doing these tech/gaming talks. We're gonna try to do more in the future. Again, we don't have a name for it. We don't really have a format. This is just, you know, I thought we'd play the trailers in the background. But hopefully everything sounds good audio wise. I'm definitely check this out, edit it a little bit. But yeah, until next time, I guess.
That's right.
All right, that was a good hour and a half talk. Hopefully Sony has more for us. Whenever Sony has the next conference, we'll be sure to try to do something similar to what we did today. Also, we may do some Xbox stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some Xbox stuff next time. We missed the last conference, but I think we have a good format of how to do these. At least get Cuz on the other end and able to see what I'm seeing in real time. So I'm gonna end it here. Again, this is Killer Crumb and Cousin Crumb. We're gonna get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.